What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Let's Play Death Road to Canada with DogAndPony. I'm DogAndPony, and this is Death Road to Canada. We are continuing our, second or third attempt at the Dog Squad achievement, and it's going fine so far. We need to be wary of random people who knows something, something, something. All right, DogAndPony, I believe it. Driving range last stand. We are going to hotwire a golf ball collector. We haven't had this option in a long, long time, so thank you, Max, for being a practical car nut with a great mechanical skill. He jumps into a golf ball collector and starts running over zombies. It's surprisingly effective. By the time the collector breaks down, most of the zombies are taken care of. Morale goes up and up, and we eat a decent meal of just 5 food, thanks to our third party member being a dog. And we got another encounter that Max is going to excel at. The group finds a street in a town that has traps all over it, pits with blankets put over the top, snares everywhere, spikes on barrels, a door with an obvious guillotine over it, and these are just the visible ones. Send a scout to explore for loot? Absolutely. Max is going to get in there. He starts scavenging through the town, avoiding traps to the best of his ability. He is careful about where he's going. Many traps are spotted and set off safely. He avoids injury. His wits actually aren't that high. I thought they would be, but that's fine. Doesn't matter. We got through it safely, and we got a bunch of loot out of it, especially this 10 food, which is 2 nights worth. Awesome. And any second we'll encounter a second dog, I bet. Nope. Always be looting. Now, we could go to the swarmed gym. We're really low on gas. We got 2 more ticks out of it because we use 30 at a time. Oh, no, we don't. We could use 30. We probably only use 12 at a time. So we're good for a little while. We'll probably go to this house rescue. And my reasoning here is we'll get a reward out of the house rescue. We don't want to recruit the person because they're not a dog. Though if they've got decent combat stats, we might as well take them for a little while. But the swarmed gym, we'd be training someone in combat, probably not Malka, and DogAndPony and Max are going to be gone as soon as they can be, which is Max after our 3rd dog and DogAndPony after our 4th dog. So, assuming, we can actually get another dog, it's going to be tough to do, but that's how it goes. Let's do the house rescue. Hope for a good reward. Maybe gas as a reward. We don't need to bring the ouchie spray with us. And we don't need to bring the blowtorch. Maybe we will bring the ouchie spray since it is a red encounter. I do like what DogAndPony has going on in his inventory right now. It's been a couple days since I've played this run. Had a busy weekend. And by busy weekend, I mean, wow, we didn't do very much at all. We did go on a 5-mile hike through the woods. That was nice. But other than that, we were going to play board games and stuff. We were going to have a great, fun weekend playing board games. And we ended up just watching Shameless all weekend on the couch, which was fine. We enjoyed it. But we're thinking maybe we'll play board games tonight instead. It's Monday night. Might play a little bit of Dominion, though I'd like to play Pandemic. It takes a little bit more time to play Pandemic, so it depends on how late Xarn gets home from work and how long it takes to make and eat dinner. And if dinner, I think we're having chili tonight, so we should be able to eat that while also playing games. Some meals you can't. If it's a greasy, eat it with your hands kind of meal, don't want to get the game all messed up, But with chili, that's in a bowl. Please don't open the toilet, Max. All right. That's in a bowl. You eat it with a spoon. You're good. You can eat it slowly, between turns if you want. We recently got Pandemic. We've only played it 2 or 3 times. Xarn went, she visited her family for a weekend, and she brought Pandemic, so she's played it 1 more time than I have, and she played it with a bunch of people instead of just 2. It's for 2 to 4 players, I think. I recommend it. It's fun. But her sister's cat spilled a glass of water all over and warped all the cards and stuff. So her sister ended up buying us a brand new copy and kept the warped copy. And I think they've actually played it a couple times with the warped copy. But you know, we have the brand new copy that since she got back from that a couple weeks ago, we actually haven't taken it out of the shrink wrap, which is fine. But I'm looking forward to playing it again because I did really enjoy it. She did too. Just we've been kind of lazy. And board games have to be, you know, set up and all. I don't know. We're pretty lazy. All right. Wow, this is a big house. We still haven't found the person we're rescuing. Did we come directly into this house? Yeah, there's no like street we have to go out onto. Darren says that he really wants to get out of this place. We'll let him follow us. Looks like there's a little bit of loot around here too. 1 food and 6 bullets. Not terrible. We actually did get a decent amount of loot, plus we're gonna get a reward. All right, yes, let's go. We didn't get any gasoline, but maybe that'll be his reward? No. So do we want shotgun shells? I don't even think we have a shotgun, do we? We don't. I mean, that doesn't mean we shouldn't take the shells. We're not going to recruit him. Group medical training it feels kind of useless, I gotta say. I don't even think Malka will get it, but I'm going to go for it anyway. We'll find out if Malka gets it, and they don't. So that's fine. Whatever. Dog and Pony got more medical. If we need to heal, we'll use... Hey, look at that. We'll use 1 less supply for it. We're going to ask Arnav to join. Okay. What's that, like a little border collie? Kinda. Car breakdown. Actually, that's convenient timing. We have 14 gas left. Let's just abandon it. We're not gonna get anything out of not abandoning it. Max, it's not like we'd train his mechanical, so it doesn't really matter. Arnav is apparently paranoid. We got reluctant bandits, and without a car, we're a sitting duck for these bandits, right here. They're likely new at this. We can reason with them, but I think Arnav expected this will go better. Reasoning with them, we might have to give them something. Whereas expecting this, I think we don't give them anything. Arnav foresaw an ambush, so he set his plans up shortly before the bandits appeared. When the bandits make their demands of Arnav, the other members sneak behind them in a counter ambush. They're surprised by this and surrender. Arnav's morale goes up. His wits are very high, but he's got a pretty bad attitude. So his bad attitude is what allowed him to foresee the ambush. His high wits allowed him to come up with a good plan. And now he's a little happier because of it, I guess. I don't know. That bear stole my stuff. No one is going to be capable of fighting the deadly bear. So what we're gonna do here, we don't really care about the weapons. I think we can get all our ammo that way. We'll take this. Don't really need these golf clubs, but whatever. We're gonna lose some ammunition. We're gonna lose 64 ammo, that's fine. Let's get all the food, because that's what's important. The group manages to grab all the food before fleeing. They grab what other supplies they can. Dog and Pony thinks of others in need. Thinking of others in need, does all he can to save the medical supplies. He's hurt, and we lost 1 weapon. And we lost less ammo than I thought. Morale goes down. Everybody's morale goes down. All right. It's cool. It's cool. Max rolls up his sleeves and starts tending to his wounds. All our wounds. Nope, just Max. I don't know. All right, Dog and Pony got hurt, and now Dog and Pony isn't hurt, so that means Max tended to Dog and Pony's wounds. It was just worded strangely. Last stop, junk and salvage. The group walks to a junkyard with a car pulled up to the front of it. The car looks like it will run, and it might be the last one you can see for a while. It's a moderate irritated swarm in the late morning. We'll explore this junkyard, and we're going to be just fine. Let's put these golf clubs away. Put that away and that, and keep Dog and Pony with what he's got. All right. It's early in the morning, so we're going to be just fine, and we're going to just, you know, go all out kind of just bashing these zombies here. We got a mullet gullet. We'll pop inside the building first for reasons I've explained in the past. Ooh, we're getting a decent amount of gas, which is good because we were pretty much out of it. Hopefully we can get over 100 before we leave here. No keys inside, so we got to explore the outside area as well, which we were going to do anyway. It's just safer to go into the building before all the zombies bunch up together. Junkyards are actually, they're usually pretty nice because you can kind of go around all the debris and stuff. And okay. And kind of just keep all the zombies away from each other. You don't really have to worry about them. Kill the ones that are in your way, kind of deal there. But sometimes you can get trapped without really anticipating it or expecting it in any way. And that's the real danger of them. Or, you know, because of the way collisions sometimes work, you might hit a dead end that does not look like a dead end. Or vice versa, you might be going somewhere and think, okay, that's a dead end. Don't got to worry about zombies from that direction. And then out of nowhere, zombies start walking over the debris, and you never could have seen that coming. So, you know, it happens. It's fine. You deal with it, but they can really go either way. This one went well. I think we got all the loot around us. Not very much gas. Hopefully we'll find something else soon. Fire. Arnav is cool about fire safety, and his morale goes up. All right, no one was injured. We eat a meal, just 6 food, because, you know, we got 2 dogs here. Bark, bark, says Malka. What are their... Arnav and Malka. All right. Trading on the death road, we have 43 food. We might be able to buy something good, and we're going to get some free stuff out of these houses. Not this one. All right, those are some nice looking beds though. This is a pretty nice trader camp. And, yeah, we'll take the grenade. Can you pick it up? All right. Now you can. There we go. Is that all the loot here? 1 grenade? Not exactly what I was expecting. We got medical attention we don't need. We've got a blunt master here. Nobody here is strong enough to use a heavy hammer like that. We can hardly use this rubber mallet. We're going to leave the blunt master alone. And we're not going to be recruiting anyone particularly strong, most likely, because we just want dogs. Bullet surplus, no thank you. And there's nothing else up in the trees up here. Always worth it to double check. You never know with the updates. They could add some new stuff in trader camp, so worth a look. Start it up. Get on out. Alrighty. So low on gas again. We've got just over 2 trips worth. We can go to the big house or the swarmed arcade. If we keep driving, I think we'll abandon our car because it doesn't give us an amount of gas that it uses. Do we want to train our shooting? No. Let's go get some loot. Thick and sluggish near noon. Max, you do not get to keep your grenade. I'm sorry, I just don't trust you. And let's do it. This will be easy. It wasn't a red encounter. It's just a big house. A big house. Not a fancy house, so I don't think it'll have a safe. Gas right away makes me feel a little better about this. Maybe we'll find a few more canisters as well. Can I lift the chair? Not when I'm sweating. Boom. Okay, that didn't do anything. Let's go here. Whoa. That swing, I swear, just went right through that guy. I'm gonna take the nail board. It'll break soon. Wow, that reset time. It's a little faster when I'm not sweating. Looks like Arnav there picked up... Okay, that broke. Picked up my hammer. So thank you, Arnav, for carrying that around. Oh no, that was Malka. All right. Cool. Go back to using your claws, Malka. Oh, more rooms here. All right, we don't really need these medical supplies, but we can make do. You know, maybe we'll get hurt a couple times on purpose, just so the medical supplies can feel useful. Luckily, we do not need to manage the morale of our various supplies. That would be weird. A lot of medical supplies here, actually. Weird. Do I want the hatchet? I kind of want the hatchet, but I'm not sure if it's actually better than the mallet or not. The only real way to find out, I mean, like, you can, if you know what stats do and what each weapon requires stat-wise. Where'd the hatchet go? Did one of the dogs pick it up and then swap it out for something else? Yeah, there it is. It blends in with the carpet there. All right. Yeah, so if you know, like, the hatchet requires this much strength to swing and takes this much stamina for every swing, you can know, and like you have this much stamina because of your fitness, you can figure out which weapon's best. But otherwise, I think the only real way to do it, and it's not even that reliable because sometimes the AI is just kind of dumb. You give the AI both weapons and see which one it decides to use. And then you use that weapon for that character. I used to force characters to use the weapon I thought was best. I would put hatchets on everyone, and if they ever tried to drop it, I'd make sure they didn't, kind of thing. And then I just realized, no, the AI is gonna at least attempt to do its best. So let them use whatever they want. Like Max picked up that tire iron a while back. He's still using it. I think he did that. Maybe not. He hasn't replaced it with anything, so I'm assuming he likes it. That was it. There's a couple more rooms up top. Maybe a little bit more gas. It would go a long way. Well, you know, as far as the game lets it take us. We hopefully will find a new car before this one breaks down that's a little bit more fuel efficient. The vans are pretty bad about their gas consumption. I'm gonna kill this zombie, but didn't really have to. This is a pretty big house. I wish it was a fancy house so we could get a nice reward in a safe. I like those. They're usually pretty nice. Oh, well, all right. I wasn't expecting that room to be empty. Let's get out of here. It was a decent haul. I'm not gonna complain about it. Not as much as I expected necessarily, but 9 food is more than I expected, so that's good. I thought maybe like 6 food, but I was hoping for more gas and thinking we'd get more ammo. As the group explores a campsite, they are ambushed by bandits. They brandish makeshift weapons that demand all of your weapons. This is ludicrous. Not even bandits will usually do this, as it's a slow but sure death sentence. There's definitely room to put the options on here. I don't know why it didn't. Fight the bandits. Arnav comes to the rescue. Dog and Pony offers a compromise or give up all of the weapons. Arnav is going to come to our rescue. Arnav, I like this. Arnav felt suspicious about the campsite, so he wanted to wait near the car. As everyone is being robbed, the car barrels through the campsite, plows over a tent, and then stops. The bandits are freaked out, so they flee. Arnav accidentally locked himself in the car and barks to be let out. Dog and Pony's morale increases. Everyone's morale goes up. We're all pretty happy. Arnav has the lowest morale, but seems like it's steadily increasing. It's only so low because it started really low when we recruited him. We got a non-useless junk shop. The group camps in a sturdy building. We're just gonna go to sleep. I don't want to tinker all night. Max has a maxed out mechanical. Max has a maxed out mechanical. So there's no real reason to train our mechanical. Ooh, Max cuts himself pretty bad while goofing off in the post-apocalypse. He will probably need stitches for his arm. That doesn't sound good. I never remember this. If this was a live stream, this is one of the times where I'd wait for like a minute just to have someone explain to me how these all work. Max's medical is neutral. So stitching it up, probably a 50-50 shot or something. Walking it off is gonna take damage. We'll take damage, but we won't lose our strength. If he cauterizes it, I don't know what that uses. Probably composure or something. It seemed like that might use mechanical. I don't know why. It doesn't, I'm pretty sure, but it might. Who knows? Not me. Someone else watching this right now is like, how many times do I need to explain this to you? A lot. Over and over again until it's just hammered entirely into my brain. There's so many different encounters, it's hard to keep track. Let's assume we have like a coin toss that's stitching it up and say, yeah, I like those odds. All right, that sucks. Max tries to suture up Max's arm. He ends up botching the stitches and making the wound worse. The bleeding stops, but Max's arm heals poorly. His strength goes down, as does his morale. Care a little bit more about the strength, but hopefully we'll just get another dog soon and that won't matter too much. We got 46 food left in this trader camp. Oh, that's the weapon buyer. Something's up with one of her eyes. All right, and the gas to snacks conversion, but who cares? Ooh, 2 cabins. Do we need another pistol? Not particularly. When did Max get that gun? I have no idea. Okay, Arnev picked it up. I'm gonna put it in Max's inventory because Arnev will probably drop it. Though there's nothing to attack around here, so I guess he wouldn't. Ooh, free medical supplies, not bad. 2 food as well, I like that. We'll talk to, there's so many people here. There's 5 traders, 2 of which buy stuff from me. Dog and Pony uses dog psychology, of course. And we got a lot of ammo out of that deal. Rifle collector, no thanks. I think we're fine. Once we're out of people, the guns won't matter too much. Shotgun shell stand, no thanks. And do you want to buy any of our weapons? Probably not. She takes a quick look at what Dog and Pony's carrying. She doesn't see anything that she wants. However, there's something you can sell on a different character. We'll come back later. We don't want to sell the cowboy rifle. We want to use that. Apparently, she doesn't want to buy pipe bombs. Wonder if she'd buy a grenade. I don't care. Gas to snacks conversion, no thank you. Though we could rob him. That would decrease a lot of our morales. So I'm gonna say no to robbing him. Oh well. We got some free stuff and that's pretty good. Come on, there we go. I let go and tapped it again. All right. And that is all for now. But thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to click that like button, subscribe if you want to see more in the future, and I will see you in the next episode.